Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing.
Steak fajita dinner. I'm not putting you on here. I'm just putting our conversation on here. Because I really want to know Facebook's opinion.
It don't matter. Just to get you to me, cost.
Okay.
To do everything we doing.
Wait.
It don't matter. So
let's
you see,
go
you're
back
not
to the
listening
story.
though.
Hold on, no, because we can't half listen.
When you come out
look,
broke,
Now, the gaslighting starts.
Facebook, so
that's
we can't
okay.
half
When you
listen.
come out broke as a female,
What?
and it's the first date, you allow a person to take care of you, yes, but you do not.
So I should have allowed you to order my meal.
No, you just don't go overboard on my pocket.
Going overboard on your pockets.
So I can't get a steak fajita.
You could have got a steak fajita.
I got a steak fajita.
Okay, and it got
So
paid
did
for
I
it,
go
didn't it?
overboard?
It got paid for it.
The question is, did I go overboard?
No.
Wait, what?
But you don't look at a menu and then be like, you know what? I want this one all the way down here at the end because that's the most expensive.
If you think that a steak fajita from Applebee's is
It
the
wasn't
most
Applebee's.
we was at fucking Applebee's.
It wasn't Applebee's.
Are you kidding me?
Where was we at?
We was at a whole different place.
Where was we at?
All right.
We were at Applebee's.
It was not Applebee's.
We were at fucking
It was
Applebee's.
TGI Friday. See, your mind is
Okay, well,
fucked
TGI
up.
Friday,
Your
Applebee's,
mind
it's the
fucked up
same
'cause
shit.
You lost.
Ain't nothing in the goddamn world on TG, baby.
It's not an expensive
Fridays.
place. It's not an expensive
It's
place.
not. So you
But-
want me to go lower than the lowest after you called me,
I
said,
don't
hey,
want
what
you to
you?
get something
No,
that
no,
you're
no,
not
no,
gonna like,
no.
and then you gonna
Bro,
waste the
listen.
money.
You called me and said, hey,
That's why.
hold on. You called me and said, hey, what
And
you
then
doing?
after we
No,
eat,
stop
you
cutting me
hungry
off.
again.
Stop cutting me off.
Then
You-
after we eat, you hungry again.
Who?
You.
Who was hungry again?
You.
Stop it.
You know why you was hungry again? Because you ordered the menu instead of ordering multiple things off the menu. You ordered what you wanted to order off that menu.
So I was supposed to order what you wanted me to order.
No, you were supposed to do it in a way and in
So
a
listen,
setting
so you
where
called
it was
me-
romantic or where it was in a setting where we can make something happen.
So listen,
Not
so you
just
called me and say,
eat.
hey, what you doing?
You want to get food.
I said, hey, nothing, chilling.
And you got
You
to me?
said,
You
can
got
you
the
get
whole
dressed?
day?
Don't worry about nothing.
Even the
Hold
next
on, you
day.
said don't worry about nothing.
Even the next day.
Hold on, let me finish. You said don't worry about nothing. Get dressed. I'm about to send you a ride. I want you to come with me. Don't worry about nothing. The whole day is on me. I get there, everything's fine. We get to the restaurant. I order steak fajitas. I did too much. Who in their right mind? So basically what you saying is you wanted me to penny pinch. Like, I wanted you to get,
No.
like,
I
a
just
drink.
expect you to be a normal person. Not
A
go to
normal person
regular-
is a motherfucking
not
steak
go
fajita.
to a regular restaurant.
What?
And then
Really, dude? Really?
Coney Island saying, "Give me fish."
So I
You gonna eat
can't
fish at Coney
order
Island?
fish from Coney Island.
No.
I can't order a steak fajita from Fridays. I'm done. Don't take me out
No.
no more. Don't ever take me out no
Don't
more.
do steak fajitas
Friend,
on Fridays. Do
friend.
something better than that. Do something that
Do
will get you
something better
than a steak fajita.
Than a steak fajita. But
Yes.
you just said it was too much. You just said a
No,
steak
I'm
fajita
saying
cost
if
too
you're
much.
gonna use that menu, don't go for the most expensive thing on that
A
menu.
steak fajita is not the most
Take
expensive
your
thing on a
time.
goddamn menu.
Take your time with the menu.
It's actually cheap.
Take your time with the menu first.
I think I know.
You ordered what you wanted to order off that menu.
So I was supposed to
which
order what you wanted me to
no,
order.
you were supposed to do it in a way and in
So
a
listen,
setting
so you
where
called
it was
me-
romantic or where it was in a setting where we can make something happen.
Hold on, let me finish. You said don't worry about nothing. Get dressed. I'm about to send you a ride. I want you to come with me. Don't worry about nothing. The whole day is on me. I get there, everything's fine. We get to the restaurant. I order steak fajitas. I did too much. Who in their right mind? So basically what you saying is you wanted me to penny pinch. Like, I wanted you to get,
No,
like,
I
a
just
drink.
expect you to be a normal person.
Here's a wild response. How about you just not date? This woman is literally talking about a steak fajita from Applebee's. And this man is tripping, talking about she's doing too much, she ordering too much to have a steak fajita from Applebee's. Okay? Clearly the bar is set in hell. Because you tripping over a steak fajita? And then these are the ones that you can do a 2 for $20 and maybe get a drink, and the man's trying to pressure you and coerce you into coming over to his crib or him coming over to your house for a happy ending, for casual dining. The bar's set in hell. Because it couldn't be me. Like, I'm one of them people, when I go out with my friends, like, I spare no expense, okay? The joke has always been amongst my friends, they Amber go out, she ain't spending no less than 80, okay? Because I enjoy myself on my dime. I enjoy my meal. Ain't no way in hell that I'm about to get dolled up, glammed up, doing my hair, wearing something cute, putting on some heels to pay for my own plate. Absolutely not. You're going to get this because you the homie. You're going to get the t-shirt, you're going to get the sneaks, you're going to get, you know, the curls, and you're going to get a bare face. I'm paying for my own meal, we the homie, okay? You ain't get no happy ending. And at that point, I'm not even thinking of you as a date. You just something to get out the house. You know, y'all tripping. And even if you did take me out to a nice restaurant, I've had men that taking me out to nice places. Sullivan's, Ruth's Chris, you know, Del Frisco's, all kind of nice places. And they ain't still get nothing. Because that's not what this is. You date on your range, okay? But if you tripping and you pressuring and you trying to coerce me over a steak fajita from TGI Fridays or Applebee's, you be so fucking for real, okay? If that's doing too much for you, then sir, maybe you just need to go on ahead and stay indoors and save your points until you can do better. Because nobody's obligated to lower their standards just to be in the presence of your space. Absolutely not. Y'all tripping.
Dog, I done seen motherfuckers bitch and complain about a lot of shit. But I just watched a video of a dude complaining to a woman about her getting some steak fajitas from TGI Fridays. Talking about some, I expect you to not get the most expensive thing on the menu and be a normal person. Steak fajitas? Bro, I had to look up how much the steak fajitas was. First of all, it's TGI Fridays. Bro, you act like you took her to some expensive... You took her to Fridays, my guy. Then she was like, no, you took me to Applebee's. You took me to Applebee's. He was like, first of all, it was not Applebee's. It was Fridays. Yeah, like that make any fucking difference. Fajitas, though? We bitching about beef and peppers, my boy? Because she ordered fucking steak fajitas? Bro, steak fajitas is like... This shit was like $12, $15. I looked it up. We bitching about a steak fajita? Like, I know we not setting the bar this low. Like, my nigga, if you can't afford some steak fajitas from TGI Fridays, I don't think you should be trying to take no woman on no date. Like, that bar is set real low. Like, really low. That just made that... Oh, God, bro. You made that shit look bad. Like, woo-hoo. Nah, bro. Like, if steak fajitas is a huge thing for you, you gotta go back to the drawing board and figure some shit out.
I had to get on here and talk about this. I literally listened to an audio of a man and a woman going back and forth, and he was saying that this woman ordered a steak fajita and she was doing too much on a date. First of all, she said they went to Applebee's. He said, no, it wasn't Applebee's, it was TGI Fridays. Same thing. You're telling me that you asked her to go out on a date, and her saying she wants steak fajitas is doing too much at Applebee's? Well, TGI Fridays is doing too much? No freaking way. You're telling me that me ordering steak fajitas is doing too much? What were you expecting her to order? He said, I was expecting you to, like, you know, order like a normal person. What is a normal person? If I'm at, I don't even know. Like, honestly, I'm gonna eat whatever I want to eat. If you ask me out, we on a date, and you ask me out, you should be prepared to pay for whatever I decide to order, whatever I decide to eat. But you're sitting here telling her that steak fajitas is doing too much? What? And if you knew in your brain, in your heart of hearts, that she had a limit on what she could and could not order, then why did you even ask her out in the first place? No way. No freaking way.
This is when I have to remind men that I am my daddy's daughter. Because, excuse you, y'all securely on your favorite confident cousin. And I can't stitch this video, so I'm just going to describe it to you. Matter of fact, I'll have it tagged somewhere. This woman is having a conversation with this man. And basically, the man was upset because she felt like she was digging in his pockets when they went out on a date. Now, in the conversation, she says, you the one who asked me to come out. You the one who said that let's kick it for the day and whatever is on me, da-da-da-da, right? She sounded like she ordered maybe fish from one restaurant. And then later in the night, they went to TGI Fridays. And she got steak fajitas. And he talking about that was doing too much. And this is one of the million reasons why I'm very particular about the type of person that I entertain. Because let me tell you something, I am not willing to allow a man to take me places that I wouldn't take myself. For example, if I'm being completely honest, I don't go to TGI Fridays or Applebee's or places like that unless this is a work thing and my job is paying for it, or it's one of them late nights we've been kicking it, is one of the few places that's open. We just try and grab something to eat real fast. But like on a date, I don't eat in them type of places on my own regularly, so I would really be side-eyeing a man if he took me there. I'm just gonna be honest. Mind you, that's not to say that the place that we have to go has to be expensive. I love me a good hole in the wall. I love me a good barbecue spot. I love all those type of things, but it's about being intentional, not being basic. But anyway, so if you couldn't afford steak fajitas from TGI Fridays, there was a way to have that conversation before she ordered, so you wouldn't be feeling away, and she might still feel away, but we wouldn't be having this weird conversation about how you can't afford steak fajitas from Fridays. There's a post that we always see floating around on the internet that say all women are expensive, just find one that's in your tax bracket. And I really feel like more men need to heed that, because if I'm the type of girl that I take myself out on the weekends, I can show you $60, $70, $80 bills, me by myself, because I like to go out to restaurants, I like to drink, I like to kick it, I like to kiki or whatever. If I'm willing to do that on a solo date for myself, what do I look like nickel and diamond when we go to TGI Fridays? But sir. Or if we just being for real, if it's one of those situations where your finances a little whatever, it sounds like you need to be more creative. How cute would it have been if you had made like a little date, we going to the park, we're gonna make a little spread, we're gonna do a little picnic situation. You would have been able to control the cost, it would have showed that you were intentional, and it still would have been cute. But one thing you never gonna do is we go out to eat and then after the fact you trying to tell me how I was in your pockets and all that. Cause the way that I will cash app you however much money it was and then block you on everything. Because men who speak this way stereotypically are also the same men who say women just want for what I got and gold digging and this and this and that. Whole time, where's the gold, sir? If TGI Fridays is hurting your pockets, where's the gold, sir? What? And I also want to be clear about something else too. I am not talking about people who are in their teens and 20s, right? Because obviously you are young, so you typically won't have a lot of money. I completely understand why you're operating the way that you're operating and why you have what you have and what you like that. No, I am in my mid 30s. I am dealing with men who are also in their mid 30s or older. So I am talking about grown folk, not children. No disrespect, not the babies. But yeah, I just feel like there was a way to have this conversation without it turning into this weird thing that it became in this video. And these are the type of things that make women just want to be by themselves. Because, sir, that is just so ill and just tacky. Ugh.
Did y'all see that video of that man arguing with that woman because she ordered steak fajitas from Fridays? Yes. Steak fajitas from Fridays. He made it seem like she just ordered the most expensive shit on the menu and was disrespecting him in his pockets because him picking her up alone was a cost. Y'all really need to stop taking people out to eat if y'all can't afford to. You don't need to take nobody nowhere that you couldn't afford anything on the menu because you never know what they're going to get. And then he going to say you should have just had like basically some coof about you to not look at the bottom of the menu and order the most expensive thing. The heat is like $20, like $25. Like, what are we talking about? You act like she ordered a whole fucking rack of ribs and shit. What are we getting at? I swear, some of y'all take women on dates just to try to humble them because how are you not embarrassed by telling a woman?
So, y'all, I'm going to give my 2 cents on this situation where the guy says that the woman was doing too much by ordering a steak fajita from Applebee's. I'm going to name these restaurants because the prices are still the same. Applebee's, Chili's, and TGI Fridays. If y'all know any other restaurants that are inexpensive or economical, however you want to put it, drop them in the comments. So old boy says she was doing too much. Y'all saw all the other clips. So I'm going to give my commentary on it. Look, ladies, that is a red flag. Started talking smack, calling her broke. You could be a normal person. Baby, he's showing you the real him. He's going to be cheap and penny pinching in every kind of way. Then going to turn around and try to gaslight you so it seems like it's all your fault for you to make you think that it's all your fault. You want to run. And you know what I'm saying? Thank God that you found out how this man really was when it comes to financing. Run. Get the heck out of Dodge when you're coming with men like that because they're like that all of their lives. And then God forbid you get entangled with them and then God forbid you have a child with him. You don't need that kind of headache. Be grateful that he did that foolishness right there. Block him. Get away. Block him off of everything. If he's following you on social media, block him. Now, you've already put the video out on Facebook. He need to be shame. Well, that's my 2 cents on it. Later, y'all. Cheap ass.